And now for our next news special report.
Tonight we're diving into a story so alarming it's got the whole country talking. Imagine this. The President of the United States, in a public appearance, jokes about a code to blow up the world. Sounds like a script from a Hollywood movie, right? Well, it's not. This is real life, and it just happened. And if that wasn't enough to make you question what's going on, he also calls Donald Trump a congressman. Confusion or a serious lapse? You be the judge. As we unravel this story, the details get even more startling, but hold on. There is more than meets the eye. We're going to dissect every angle, every reaction, and the serious implications it carries. And trust me, you don't want to miss the final thought. It's going to give you a whole new perspective on this unprecedented situation. Stay tuned as we reveal the unsettling truth behind these remarks. Now, folks, before we dive into the crux of today's report, a quick reminder, our ability to bring you top-notch critical news is anchored by our dedicated sponsors. Today's story about Biden's unsettling remarks mirrors the alarming trajectory of our national debt, now a colossal $34 trillion. Just like we question the administration's fiscal prudence, it's crucial to consider our own financial security, and that's where the Patriot Gold Group comes in. Their expertise in safeguarding investments against economic turmoil is essential in times like these. So take advantage of their no-fee-for-life IRA on qualifying rollovers, and the number's on the screen. Give them a call, 888-857-9437, or just visit the link below by clicking More under this video window and get your free investor guide. Remember, as our nation's debt swells, protecting your wealth becomes paramount. Now, as we delve into today's report, let's set the stage. President Biden, on his visit to the world's largest windmill factory in Colorado, made some comments that have since sparked a national outcry. His remarks weren't just off-the-cuff comments, they were statements that have caused many to question his mental acuity and the potential risks to national security. The incident in question occurred when Biden, in a casual conversation with workers, made a startling remark about possessing the code to blow up the world. Yeah, not something you joke about. Now, this reference to the nuclear codes carried by a Marine in the nuclear football was not only unconventional, but also deeply concerning. The nuclear football is a briefcase containing atomic war plans. It's a symbol of immense power and responsibility. And for a president to make light of such a matter in a public setting is unprecedented and, frankly, alarming. Here's the moment.
This is Nick. Hey, Nick. This is Nick with buddy. Now look, my Marine carries that. It has a code to blow up the world. That doesn't. This is not nuclear weapons, is it? All right, okay.
He's against the camera.
By the way, you think I'm kidding?
It's not something to joke about. Let's watch it again.
This is Nick. Hey, Nick. This is Nick with buddy. Now look, my Marine carries that. It has a code to blow up the world. That doesn't. This is not nuclear weapons, is it? All right, okay.
He's against the camera.
By the way, you think I'm kidding? They start creating up.
I mean, who jokes? Who jokes about blowing up the world? I guess only Joe Biden does. Now, adding to the concern was another gaffe during the same visit. President Biden referred to former President Donald Trump as Congressman Trump, a mistake that went viral almost instantly. This wasn't just a slip of the tongue, it was a fundamental error that raised serious questions about Biden's grasp on current political realities. Here's that moment.
Instead of cutting them, or like Congressman Trump and Boast want to do.
Yeah. Did you catch that?
Instead of cutting them, or like Congressman Trump and Boast want to do.
Oh. Play that again. Where's the button?
Instead of cutting them, or like Congressman Trump and Boast want to do.
Okay. The implications of such mistakes are not trivial. They speak to the cognitive abilities of the leader of the free world. In a time where sharpness, clarity, and decisiveness are paramount, these gaffes paint a very troubling picture. The reactions were swift and brutal on social media. Users expressed shock and concern. One tweet in particular captured the mood, quote, "Someone call the nearest nursing home." That's what it read, echoing the sentiments of many who viewed the president's comments as indicative of a much deeper issue. Congressman Lauren Boebert, representing the district that Biden visited, didn't hold back. She pointed to the skyrocketing national debt under Biden's watch, a figure now over $6 trillion higher than when he took office. Her response was laced with sarcasm, but underscored a critical point that the numbers don't lie. And these aren't just embarrassing moments for a president. They are potential national security risks. The casual mention of nuclear codes, even in jest, sends a very dangerous signal. It diminishes the gravitas of a presidency and, by extension, the United States on the world stage. Our adversaries are watching and analyzing every word and action of our leader. Missteps like these can be misconstrued, leading to unforeseen circumstances. Moreover, in an era where misinformation and disinformation are rampant, such comments can be twisted and used against us. The clarity and precision of a president's words are not just a matter of public image, they're a matter of national security. And this brings us to a critical point: the mental fitness of President Biden. At 81 years old, he is the oldest sitting president in U.S. history. While age itself is not a disqualifier, the capacity to perform the demanding duties of the presidency is non-negotiable. Republican Representative Ronnie Jackson, the former White House physician under Presidents George W. Bush, Barack Obama, and Donald Trump, he's been vocal about his concerns regarding Biden's cognitive abilities. Quote, "This man can't do the job." That's what he stated on Fox News. His words are not to be taken lightly. As someone who's had first-hand experience with the demands of the office and the scrutiny it entails, Jackson's concerns add weight to the growing chorus questioning Biden's fitness for the role. And the repercussions of these gaffes go beyond domestic policy. They have international implications. As the leader of the free world, the president's words carry weight. They shape policies, influence alliances, and impact global dynamics. When those words become a source of ridicule or concern, it affects America's standing in the world. Our allies look to us for stability and leadership. When the president makes such blunders, it undermines confidence in our ability to lead. Conversely, our adversaries may see these moments as opportunities to exploit perceived weaknesses. I mean, look what we're seeing across the whole world. And let's not forget the backdrop of which these incidents occurred. Under Biden's leadership, the country's grappled with crushing inflation, skyrocketing crime rates, escalating geopolitical tensions, and of course, the border crisis. These are not small challenges. They're monumental issues requiring a steady hand and a sharp mind. Yet time and again, we've seen blunders and missteps. From reading teleprompters instructions out loud to confusing names and titles, the president's public appearances have been a series of unfortunate events. And it begs the question, is he fit to navigate these turbulent times? Biden's remarks also cast a shadow over his domestic policies. In his speech, he targeted Republican Representative Lauren Boebert discussing a minimum tax on billionaires and cuts to Social Security and Medicare. However, the gaffes overshadowed the substance of his message. When the messenger fumbles, the message gets lost. This isn't just about political opposition, it's about the effectiveness of governance. How can policies be implemented effectively if the chief architect's words are constantly under scrutiny? President Biden's remarks at the windmill factory in Colorado are not just isolated incidents. They're part of a pattern that raises serious questions about his fitness for office. At a time when the United States faces significant challenges both at home and abroad, the need for strong, clear, and coherent leadership is paramount. If you got value from this report, tap subscribe. It's crucial now more than ever to stay informed and engage as we navigate these uncertain times. As we wrap up today's report, it's crucial to reflect on the significance of what we've just discussed. President Biden's recent gaffes aren't just about a few misplaced words or awkward jokes. They are symptomatic of a larger issue that strikes at the heart of our republic's well-being. In an era where leadership, clarity, and mental acuity are more important than ever, these incidents are not just embarrassing, they're deeply concerning. They raise question about the president's ability to effectively lead our nation and represent us on the global stage. This is not about partisan politics. It's about the fundamental requirements of the presidency. As citizens in this great republic, we must demand accountability and transparency from our leaders. We must ensure that those who hold the highest office are fully capable of carrying out their duties with the seriousness and competence that the role demands. This story matters because it's about the integrity and stability of our nation's leadership, a cornerstone of our republic's strength and prosperity. They may seem like little gaffes, but they have long-lasting effects. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Now keep up your quest for truth with this next news report. And if you found our channel enlightening, join the millions who agree with you. Tap subscribe. Thank you for watching the Next News Network.